welcome to another episode of the Ego Cafe podcast. I'm Lee J, of course, and we're having in touch with the community of Tashkent. I have two local actors from the Tashkent acting community. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, so my name is Dmitry, and I've been doing improv for the last 1.5 years, and this is my colleague.
My name is Rustam. I am an actor from Ilhom Theater, and I participate in improv group
As well.
yeah,
All right,
performance.
so I'm an American with my own experience, doing performing arts in my own country. So I have no idea what the acting community is in Tashkent. So how long have you been doing it, and how you feel about it just in general?
So actually, I haven't been doing acting till like 2021. I've been studying computer science, in fact, and at some point I just realized that I'm not feeling enough creatively engaging in the world. So I decided to go on to Ilhom short-term acting courses, right? And I really enjoyed it, so I decided to stay. And later, I engaged with the same group in improv, and now that's my passion generally.
Fantastic. How about you? What's your journey?
I work as an actor in Ilhom, and I play in. No, I played in lots of plays in this theater. We don't have many theaters in Tashkent. I love what Ilhom does, and recently, for about a little 1 year ago, we started to have improv performances in Tashkent. So I think improv led me to be more free in my performances, and I really like it, enjoy it.
Sure. Well, that's obviously what I'm trying to do. And again, I angle it because obviously there's a very strong demand for English speaking skills here. So my objective is to use improv as a way to make non-native speakers more confident in their English speaking ability. So you said improv is a relatively new thing here in Tashkent, you
Yeah,
say?
about 2 years, I guess.
So you guys, your group is, you think you guys are starting it here then, really?
Yes.
So what do you think? What's the, I guess, how do people in Tashkent or Uzbekistan reacting to improv? Are they getting it? Like, do you get good audiences? Is it confusing to them? How they feel about it?
Yeah, so we had a number of performances throughout these 2 years, 1.5 year, right? But some of them were really just, a blow. Everyone liked it. People were laughing all the way. And some of them, people were just sitting with stone faces, like, those from the Easter Egg Island or something, Easter Island. And maybe I think it depends on the audience or something. Some of the audience that are younger, they really like the improv, I think. But those who are a little bit older, maybe they've grown on traditional classical theater and haven't seen improv in their life. They feel like a little bit, reluctant towards it or something.
And as I see it, I think there's obviously like a language barrier. Sometimes getting, people who don't, it's really, humor is subjective, right? I feel like improv is really hard for people to get their heads around what we're actually doing. So do you think there's like a legacy between maybe generations in Uzbekistan? I know it's been a very interesting history here. Do you think there's a hunger for this type of, performance and art? What do you think?
Yeah, I think definitely. People in Tashkent never seen anything like that, and they're hungry for any kind of shows because, as I said, we don't have many theaters in Uzbekistan, and sometimes, and I see the reaction never of people. I think. They really like it and enjoy it. And we are not very experienced improvisators, and we also grow, and I see how we get our experience and become better.
Well, that's great. So, like I said, what I want to do and what I'm doing with these workshops that I'm hosting at the Eco Cafe is I want to create a foundation of, building improv comedy as a thing, technique, skill, art, whatever you want to call it, just fun, right? And I want to eventually create a troupe because I did this in Hong Kong. I was in an improv troupe in Hong Kong. We just made it from the ground up, and we would perform it shows in Hong Kong, and then we'd actually compete with like other local improv teams in Japan and the Philippines. So, do you guys have any have you reached out? Do you have any relationship or think that that'd be possible to do something maybe in Central Asia? Other local improv groups, maybe from like, Tajikistan or.
In fact, there are in Kazakhstan. I think when you went with другие звери, right, to
Yeah.
the Kazakhstan, Farah told about a group of improvisators, yeah,
Improvisers.
improvisers, yeah,
Yes.
which were performing there, right?
They were just actors in a theater, like, but they practice improvisation also. But about I I think that's a good idea um, to be connected with community of improv to communicate with other countries.
Yeah, there has been several encounters of us with improvisers from different places. Like we had Czech improvisers from Prague.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they visited us once and played with us a little bit. Then now we have two people from different Russian teams. Yeah, that play with us currently and will be here at 7th of March when we're going to be playing next time. And we also had someone, and I forgot who.
But no, I was going to say, I think that's the point is that when I did my troupe, when we traveled to other countries in Asia, that just creates another game because we would do scenes in our languages and not knowing what the other person was saying. So even that in and of itself would be a fun thing. Like, how many languages do you guys speak?
Well, I only speak two, good, and I also speak Japanese, but my level is like
Oh, wow.
A2, B1 something.
That's still way more than me. And how about you?
I only speak two Russian and English, but I would like to speak English better.
No problem. Well, again, that's one of the reasons of the Ego Cafe is to bring people in the Tashkent community who want to practice their English, but do it in more fun, interesting ways. So I would say, just like I said, so it sounds like you just had a personal journey. You just kind of recently transitioned to acting as like a passion just recently. So what would you say to other people in Tashkent and Uzbekistan who might be interested, curious, want to get involved in performing arts also?
So I think that in our culture we are really missing freedom in terms of our body, our mind, and I think acting is one of the best ways to just open up, remove all the barriers of your own like body getting always crumbled when you're trying to hide from the society. And in the play, it doesn't matter who you are, right? Because in the improv play, we are always different people, different characters. I can be John or anyone else, right? Depends on the context. So this insight into being different character all the time helps your own like soul, I guess, open.
Okay, and you said so the theater group that you're both with, so you offer classes as well?
Yes, we do. Recently, we like one of the recent groups just graduated. Can I call it
Yeah,
graduate?
sure.
Yeah, and they had a public play, so they could invite people and just play to the audience for the first time in their life, and they are really enjoying it all the time. I think when we do that, yeah, that's
Awesome. So just tell us when you said there's a show here coming up.
Yes, on 7th March, we have a show at Eco Cafe. It's related to the 8th of March, a holiday in Uzbekistan for women, like Women's Day. I'm not sure about formal name.
Is it? I know we have International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Is it the same here?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Great. And so, how much the tickets cost to come to see you guys?
75,000
It's actually 60
60.
till the 6th of March, and after that they become 75.
All right. So get your tickets as soon as possible because last time you guys sold out, even I couldn't go.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. I really hope that we can work together and build our, creative theater and improv community in Tashkent. So, thank you. See you next time on the Eco Cafe podcast.